Greetings and salutations, everyone. Featherhoof here with another game side chat and Stardew Valley, where we have our first silo. So we can actually start cutting down, cutting grass, making hay, but we can only have so much. And I want to have 2 silos because there's a lot of grass I need to destroy. A lot of grass, and I don't want to waste any space, like any hay that I could have. So, the next order I'm going to do things is next bit is going to be a second silo, followed by, then I'm going to make the barn. I have 2 silos in a barn, and we'll go from there. That's what we're going to go from. For now, let's go get that silo made. It's going to be clear and sunny. Nice. Actually, half tempted just to go mining today if the spirits are with us today. They are very, very happy spirits. Tempting. Oops. There we go. No, we're gonna keep it the status quo. We're gonna keep it. We're going to gonna make my new silo, and we're going to actually we're probably gonna do some fishing again just because I need more monies. Actually, let's go check up on the oh wait, hold on, we still have to finish watering. I forgot to. I'm an idiot. God, I can't wait to I still need to get to the bottom of the mine shaft actually, because because I'm gonna need iridium, and that's in the mine shaft at the bottom, isn't it? So maybe we should just go mining. Well, we set Robin on her task. That's probably, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll continue to go deep into the mines of Moria. Okay, did we get any? No, we didn't get any good ones. It's a little disappointing. So let's go get Robin set on her task, and while we do that, we're going to talk about today's topic. Today's story I want to talk about. So it's a little personal and involves other people. So I'm going to try and tell it tactfully, while also trying to impart the idea I want to get across. The idea is that of impermanence. It's something that people really need to... Give me just a second, guys. Okay. She'll start working on that tomorrow. Good for her. And we are going to go do some... we're going to go change out our gear so that we can get ready to go mining. I've got to use my bat in a while. I love my bat. I'm going to clean out some of my inventory so we have lots of space to collect as much as we possibly can while we're down there. Okay. I have what I'm going to bring with me. I think these will do. Yeah. I'm going to beat people down with my bat. What's it called? It's just called the bat. The lead rod. I like the bat better. That should be enough. 10 energy bars should definitely be enough to get me through the day. So, impermanence. Something that I've been thinking a lot about lately. Because, shit happens, as they say. And I'm not exactly too sure how to tell this story, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna try my best. Oh, look at you. You just need a bat to the face. Bat to the face. I've been revisiting a concept, an idea. That's something I made a From the Horse's Face about. that being friends, I don't know if you guys remember that from the Force of Space or not. Wow, he just dropped a lot, didn't he? Hi, you ready to be killed? Where'd the rock come from? It's like suddenly rocked. What the hell? Ooh, hello. I'll take it. Ooh, lots of iron. Well, that was fast. Yeah, I've been re-examining friendships and the kind of friendships that I want to maintain in my life and the kinds that you just don't want to let go. You know what I mean? Frozen Geode! Oh, that's definitely for the community center. But I've gotten to a point in my life again where, and this happens, it happens to everybody. To everybody. But you'll be there, and one day you'll have these friends in your life, and the next day you don't. So, and most of the time it's really nobody's fault, you know, that the friendship ended. You know, there might have been, you know, yeah, there was a fight that ended it, you know, oh, this is the final straw, you know, I just can't be around you anymore, I just can't stand you. But this person may have been your best friend. Oh god, not again, not an infested floor. Ow. Jesus! No! Ow. And just, it's like something between you and that person just sort of broke. You know what I mean? You can't really place it, but it just seems that the friendship's over. You know what I mean? You don't know why. You just... it's done. Perhaps you and this person just... you changed, you know? That happens sometimes. People change over time. Their likes, their interests. You know, there's... personalities. And you find that you just can't be friends with this person. Oh my god. Will you look in the proper direction, you son of a bitch? Stupid game controls are pissing me off. And you know what? When that happens, when you find that this has happened to you, you found that, you know, I had this friendship, and it doesn't appear like we get along anymore. And you find yourself just going your separate ways. Don't mourn that. I know that sounds awful to say, but don't mourn it. Because what you should do is really just remember the good times you had. Remember the positive experiences. Because, I mean, I've lost some friendships in my life. To some awful things. You know, I've had a former friend of mine do something to me that is absolutely unforgivable. And as the term, why did my bat icon do a weird little jig down there? Did you see that? I'll come back to you. Go away, Mr. Ghost. I got some mining to do. But you know what? Despite this person doing this absolutely unforgivable thing to me, I will still look back on the memories and the stories I made with this person with joy. Because I did have a really good time. And it's just, there's no reason to sour those memories. Yes, I will never be friends with this person ever again. It's just, it will not happen. But, you know what? There's the best thing that you could possibly do in a situation like that, instead of getting yourself all pissed off and, you know, and setting off on some course of revenge or never-ending hatred, is honestly just move on. And you're never going to move on if you constantly have these negative emotions, these negative thoughts. You just got to come to grips with what it is. And that is, it's over. And you take away the good, you take with the good times, you know why it's over. You'll never forget why it ended. But you realize that nothing is forever. And that's something that's particularly happening, feels like it's happening with me right now, with a certain friendship I have. Again, I'm going to try and be tactful about it, but it's just... It just feels like, for a while now, we've gone our separate ways. Cool. New type of slingshot. Are you kidding me? I don't need any more sap. I got a bunch of sap back at home. I have a sap, for God's sakes. Let's go ahead and put some stuff away in here. There we go. I can come back and get it on my way out. So I guess 70 isn't the bottom. Oh, goody! Now things have changed. Oops, that's not my weapon. Man, how far do I gotta go before I find gold and iridium? How deep is this place? Oh wow, I just realized I took a crap ton of damage from that dude. Oh, it's 10 p.m. I'm not wasting this. It's time to get the fuck out of here. Let's just, take a few more on our way out. Oh, boy. Nope, nope, nope. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy, Hoof. Don't get greedy. Guess we'll just gather up all their stuff. Hooray! Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. But it's just, I've come to the realization that I really think I should really evaluate my relationships in a different way in future. Because I think that I'm a fairly clingy person. I don't want anything to ever go wrong. I always want to be around my friends. I always want to hang out. And it's like I never want anything to go wrong. Whenever we hang out, I want everything to be happy. And I don't know. I don't want conflict. I don't want bad things to happen. I just want to have a good time when I'm with my friends. You know what I mean? And I don't want everything to ever change. I don't want anything to ever change that. I just want it to remain the way it is. And maybe that's something I need to change about myself. Maybe I need to really start grasping the concept of change, the concepts of impermanence. To really understand that, to realize nothing's forever. And that goes for a lot of things, including friendships. Okay, let's get our ass to bed now that we've... Wait. Wait. I'm gonna try. I was told that I could put things in the fridge, and I should be keeping at least one of every gold starred item. But I didn't get a gold starred eggplant for an upcoming event. So we're gonna do that. Sleepy time for me. Let's see. Not a bad haul for 5 eggplants. Wish I could make $330 for selling 5 eggplants. Okie dokie. New day. What you got for me, New Day? Tomorrow will be cloudy with gusts of winds throughout the day. Alright. Spirits are neutral. Okay. I could make me some tortillas. Some tasty, tasty tortillas. I'll bring you back out. So, I mean, you ever hear the idea of the concept of, you know, coming to terms with impermanence in the sense of, you know, like people with sandcastles. You know, you build a sandcastle, you really, you know, those who make sandcastles, right, you really put your all into that sandcastle. But you know that once that tide comes in, that sandcastle's gone. There's no bringing it back. Do you know what? It's kind of inevitable at some point. At least that's what I'm coming to believe. That at some point, even the truest and bluest of friendships, they'll end. They will come to an end. Sometimes it'll be a big fight. Sometimes it'll be something that's completely unforgivable. Hell, sometimes the person might just move away. And even in today's, you know, technological, you know, our techno embraced society, it doesn't matter. You'll lose contact. You just will. But it will happen. You'll lose contact, and your friendship, well, it'll be over. And it's a sad thing, and it's a fact of life I'm really trying to come to grips with. Because, like I said before, I'm not a big fan of change. I don't want things to change. I like the things the way they are. I want them to change. I want my friends. I want my family. And I want to continue to have good times. I always want to have good times, you know? I don't want bad times to happen. I don't want the arguments to happen. I don't want the badness to happen. Why is it so hard? Why is it so bad to just want to have a good time with your friends? Why do the misunderstandings have to happen? Why do the arguments have to happen? They're inevitable. They're going to happen. But it sucks, you know? But then there's just some people. Some people just don't get context, and that's how arguments happen. You say something, and to you it's completely crystal clear what you mean. And to you it's not offensive at all. In fact, you may have even meant it as a joke. And speaking about overtext, you know, but for some reason, they take it as a personal affront. It's like they didn't read the context of the situation. They saw key words or key phrases that just instantly set them off, sort of like an SJW. And they go off on you. And at first you're just sort of like, you know, I don't get how or why this happened, but, you know, whatever. This person's just, they must have missed something. You know, you think about it logically, you know, you're like, okay, something just must have happened to really upset them. You know, they may have had a bad day. You know, maybe. Okay, maybe the bat isn't as good an idea as I thought. These skeletons can really get in on me. Jesus. But yeah, they'll, like I said, they just fly off the handle. And like I said, at first, your logical brain kicks in and says, okay, maybe something you don't know about happened. Maybe there's some underlying thing that you're not aware of. But then the more you read it, the more you look at it, the more pissed you get. You know, you were trying to... You know, that looks like something I can bomb, doesn't it? I probably can. You were just trying to share something that excited you. For some reason, this person was just like, well, see, that is an affront against me, personally. And it's just sort of, ooh, gold. Is this where gold finally starts happening? Do I have enough gold that I can actually start, I can like make one for the, ow. Why am I not hitting you? Oh, crap. Go away. Go away. All skeletons, go away. Ow. 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 Oh, they're dead. Ow. Okay, maybe the bat isn't as good as I thought. And he's gonna really get in on me fast. So as you can probably tell, I'm talking about a very specific instance. So it's, like I said, I'm trying to be, I might be failing at it, but I was trying to be tactful about it, but I guess it does still kind of sting a little bit. Still bugs me. Because I really don't know how it happened. I sent a text. It was just exclaiming about how happy I was about something. And I know this is vague, so I'm making it purposefully vague because I'm not looking for anyone to take my side or jump to my defense. I'm just telling a story. Because heaven forbid he'll take that as a personal affront too, and that's not my intent. I'm just talking about, like I said, the topic of the day of impermanence. Because sometimes people change, and they just change so much that you just don't see eye to eye on things anymore. So much so that an innocent conversation about something that excites you turns into an argument about feeling, I don't know, dissed or not given, I don't know, proper recognition? I don't know. Don't know what it is, but this person, I haven't spoken, like, this argument happened like 2-3 weeks ago. I haven't spoken to them since. Not because I don't want to. In fact, I've tried to get a hold of this person a couple of different ways. But I think because this person has such a hard time deciphering context in text messages that he doesn't wish to speak in that manner. He wishes to only speak in, you know, voice. But even then, I haven't even been able to get a hold of him in order to set up a voice call with him. Hello, dwarf scroll. Awesome. I'm gonna die. Like I said, I would absolutely love to get, you know, to talk to this person to figure this out. But So, I mean, purposefully avoided. And again, for reasons I can't honestly fathom. Like I said, I was the one, in my opinion, I was the one who was insulted. I was just, like I said, I was just saying, check out this awesome thing that happened to me. It's like, imagine if you will, okay? Imagine this scenario. I said the line, hey, check it out. This guy over here gave me a cookie. And it's this awesome cookie. Look at this cookie. It's this giant, it's one of those giant cookies. And it's like full of chocolate chips and little fudge chunks. Isn't that awesome? And the person coming back with, fuck you. Fuck you. I used to give you cookies. It's like, where did that come from? You know what I mean? And again, I'm not asking you guys because obviously you guys don't know the situation, and I'm not trying to let you know the situation. It's something I'm keeping specifically, or trying to keep specifically vague. Oh God. I need my crop to put into community center. Gimme. Plum. Right? It's a plum. Eggplant. Wow, it looks exactly like Eggplant Wizard from Kid Icarus, and yet I couldn't discern an eggplant. Because like I said, I'm not trying to rally an army to my cause of rabid fans. I'm just trying to hammer a point home that about how this person was one of my honest to God best friends. This person, I never thought we would not be friends. But somehow, it just sort of fell apart. Over, I'm not going to pretend like it's the only time this has ever happened. Inventory's full, great. I'm not going to pretend like we haven't had arguments in the past, but it just seems that they're intensifying. Just over time, we've just been growing more and more distant. He becomes more and more of a weeb, and I become more and more obsessed with my video games. He becomes less and less obsessed with video games and more obsessed with his anime. Of course, it's closed at 6 p.m. Everything's closed at 6 p.m. I hate being a night owl sometimes. I love being a night owl, but it sucks when you want to, you know, do things. So what the point of this story is that I've decided to become a lot more comfortable with the idea of impermanence. Because the fact that this friendship is dissolving. Again, it's not the first friendship to dissolve. But it's, I don't know. Like I said, this friendship being over really kind of hurts a little bit. Wait, did I already? Oh, I already'd. Okay, I'm a freaking idiot. You see the crop? Oh, that's foraging. Crops are up here. Okay, I'm an idiot. Pantry. Eggplant. Yay! I'll take the dwarf scroll back to the museum tomorrow. I'll do all that jazz. So yeah, I'm just saying this because I think it's a good idea. And I want to pass on good ideas if I have them. And like I said, my good idea is be prepared at all times to move on. Because if you, like, yes, I mean, you have your friend now, and you may really like that friend. And I'm not saying to not like that friend. I'm not saying to not have a good time with them. But just be ready to take what you can, take the good as you can, and be prepared to move on. Because one day, it'll end. And you could be there, sitting there, wondering about the what ifs. You know, how did this happen? Why did it happen? What can I do? And sometimes, you know what, there's just nothing you can do. You've hit that fork in the road of life. They've gone right, you've gone left, and there's no longer an intersecting road between the two. And at those times, if you've accepted impermanence in your life, you can then look back in the road that you've come from, and you can say, those were some good times. There were some bad times in there, but overall, that was a good time. That was a great time in my life. And you just take those memories and enjoy them. Enjoy them to the rest of your days. Because if you're spending your time trying to get that friendship back, trying to hold on to it so it doesn't go away, you're just going to continue to hurt yourself as you try to go down a road that's, you know, where you're not really going down it. You're holding yourself still. So that's what I want to talk about. That's the story I wanted to tell today, and hopefully it wasn't too much of a downer. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't my intention to be a downer as much as it was to just tell something personal from my life. Because I don't think I do enough of that in these GameSide chats. Is tell I try to talk and stuff like that. You know, I talk about subjects and whatnot, but I don't tell enough personal stories. I want to try and do more of that. So, yeah, might do some more of that in the next episode. I haven't decided what, you know, haven't picked out a memory from my brain to use as a subject matter for the next episode yet, so who knows? Might see more of that. But until that time, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for allowing me to ramble on like this. And hopefully it did something for you. Hopefully you can take something away from this. For now, let me know how you enjoyed this episode. In fact, tell me how you guys deal with impermanence. Tell me how you guys deal with how when relationships come to an end. Whether it be a friendship, a love relationship, you know, even a family. Because sometimes people get disowned from their family, you know, or some people disown their families. You know, when a relationship comes to an end, how do you deal with that? My answer, as we've talked this whole episode, from here on out is going to be impermanence. What's your guys' answer? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this episode, also let me know with a like, comment, subscribe, share it, or you can click on the annotations for other videos I've done. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.